afternoon, everybody. I'm Dr. Fred Uromi. To my immediate right is Prince Vincent Uromi Okoji. On my far right, Mr. Mike Ausimere Okoji. To my immediate left is Prince Amen Uromi Okoji. On my far left is Professor Raymond Uromi. We are just putting our heads together as Asian people interested in the future of Asian land and the country in general, and a political informal organization to look at the happenings today on our land with the view of letting the world know what is happening here, especially our sons and daughters in diaspora. You know, Nigeria has just gone through another democratic phase in the form of an election. There were campaigns, elections were held, and results have just been announced. So let us see, or let us ruminate on these things that have happened so far, right from the campaign issues. I would like Professor Uromi to say something briefly.
Well, thank you so very much. We, like you said, we have just passed through a phase. We saw the campaigns vividly in Asian land. We saw the various parties coming to campaign. It was peaceful here in Uromi, in Asian land. It was peaceful. And eventually we had the election. It was also peaceful. And the results that has just been released and the collation of the result, from all we have gathered, seem questionable. And on the internet, the pictures we are seeing, how results were typed and corrected terribly, is alarming, and in fact, it's actually disturbing. I think for now, I like to stop.
Let's not go to the results straight away. Prince Amen, would you say people voted based on the campaign issues raised by the candidates? You know, the campaign, the promises made during the campaigns, did they affect the voting pattern in Asa?
Maybe near Keke, the Janavade or make up their mind. Oh no, pleasingness was that it was peaceful in Asian land. Asian people here in Uromi, Mairo Susi Hoi, Mairo Pia Hoi, election. That has continued, and I'm very pleased about that. When I'm a transformer, you know, see political power here, Asian land and beyond. So, make believe we any the color near or reke hoisu or here so the awareness level is very high, particularly in this election, and that's translated in the way they voted. It was peaceful, and to me there were no issues. But I'm merely horrible, Olera, Alube, Uromi access about
Esa mara kwata amenya. Amenya okibiru ibono beze on a election bid yari.
If you are in the case where you are, well, I would say it is very good to be good. Obi has woken the politics in us. What do I mean? He has re-energized the youth. He has re-energized the general public. Why? We all saw what he did in Anambra. This couldn't just be general acceptance, but I personally would call it self-political will, which he brought into the system. We all saw it, and we could tell ourselves this is somebody that we want to follow. I believe that was one thing that brought out the people in mass that came to the field. For the first time, the people of Isaland could sit down and decide on their own who they were going to vote for. And that generally showed in all the wards in Uromi and in Isaland. We could tell from this to this who we wanted to vote for. There was nobody that was influencing anybody on who to vote for, because the voters were prepared even before they came to the polls to cast their ballots. To me, like what our daddy said, it was generally peaceful. Everybody, it was peaceful. There was this communal understanding between ourselves. I believe that came from a general acceptance of the person of Peter Gregory. Thank you, sir.
What I will say is that in this area, these are Laisa lands. There is no problem. We accept the result very well. But what we are hearing from the other side is what we are not comfortable with, because we're not the real results that they're supposed to present, they manipulate it. That's what we are hearing. And some of our friends are attested to that is the truth. That is just the only problem on ground. Okay. And as we are even seeing now, the constitution says that we must win the federal capital before we become the president. That's one of the big controversies around now.
No, it's not. We don't like. I don't know if any one of us here is a lawyer or like everybody have different explanation to different laws. But with what we have all read, he said 25% across, which is the two-thirds, and when the calculation was done, it was 24 states. And he said, and the federal capital. And if we all check, I don't know if the federal capital is inclusive in the two-thirds, or I don't know. So I believe we need lawyers to explain this to Isaland and the general public for us to have a better understanding.
Agwani ebe ayisu uguru oto obuki no agbo ya bebe. I ma won professor we man. Ona agbo na be ni professor. Ata mama we san ge ona che be ba professor.
Well, may lawyer